We are getting to know that the top court has issued a notice to centre seeking the reply to a plea challenging the existing rules of surrogacy in India. According to the Surrogacy Act 2021, an unmarried woman is excluded from the ambit of availing surrogacy services in India. This would mean that an Indian woman who is a widow or a divorcee between the age of 35 to 45 years and who intends to avail of surrogacy cannot do so. Right, Harish is still with us on the broadcast to give us more inputs. Harish, when it comes to the surrogacy issue, which knocked the doors of the Supreme Court, and now the Supreme Court seeking government reply in the plea, help our viewers understand what exactly is happening in this case.
In fact, this is a very significant issue raised by the petitioner in this case. Remember, 2 months back, the Supreme Court had very significantly given abortion rights to unmarried women and also said that such a woman can even abort till 26 weeks. So that was a very historic judgment, and this judgment, in fact, this petition on surrogacy issue was also filed by an unmarried woman after this landmark judgment by the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud. This questioned how an unmarried woman was singled out of the ambit of intending mother, and therefore is violative of Article 14, that is right to equality, because a married woman, a widow, and also a single woman was in fact given this surrogacy, rights, but not unmarried woman. Therefore, it questioned how, if it can be given to a married and a widow, how a unmarried woman can be singled out. It also said that it impinged on the right of a woman to exercise autonomy and decide on her reproductive rights. So, very valid arguments raised in this petition, and Supreme Court has issued notice to the Additional Solicitor General Aishwarya Bhatti, who represented the centre, and has sought the centre's response within 4 weeks. Remember, the petitioner said that even Law Commission in its report in 2014 had said that the definition should be widened, and even the unmarried woman should be brought within its ambit, and not just married woman and a widow, but also an unmarried woman. So Supreme Court has taken these arguments raised by the petition as very, very serious, and has sought the views of the centre as far as this particular clause in the Surrogacy Regulation Act 2021 is concerned. So all eyes on the Supreme Court as to what it decides once the centre's reply comes, and also the centre's response is also eagerly awaited in such a sensitive matter. Remember, as I said earlier, 2 months back, the Supreme Court had given abortion rights to unmarried women, and had even given a unmarried woman to abort the fetus even till 26 weeks. If it was if health-wise it was perfectly okay, and if it was okay for the mother and the fetus. So this petition, as I said, was filed after this landmark judgment by the Supreme Court, and now this has questioned the clause whereby the unmarried woman was kept out of the ambit of the benefits of the surrogacy law. Back to you.
Right, Harish, as you rightly mentioned there, we'll have to wait and watch, with all eyes now pinning hopes at the Supreme Court when the centre files a reply and the judgment is given out. Thank you for being with us and speaking to us and giving details on that story. Shifting our focus